All right, over here in the bottom left, our player who dominated in that last game, even though he was missing some larva injects. Very impressive.
Kyrix.
Very seasoned pro.
Yes.
He's had a lot of success around Season 2 and 3.
And now, at the bottom right, teammate of San Zenith, we have
NS 호소 vanvanth.
I feel here like vanvanth is just outclassed Tasteless, unfortunately.
Well, Kyrix is very good. Thank you, LG, Intel, and G-Skill for making this event possible.
I do hope that we see maybe a little bit better build out of vanvanth. I mean,
yeah,
I'm just not a fan of the one he did. I would have liked that better if he had changed anything, like gotten +1 with it, gone 5-gate instead of 4. It's like if you're gonna get nothing while you're attacking, you may as well go 5-gate Tasteless.
Yeah.
4-gate is just like this funny number.
Well,
4-gate's good off 1 base. Off 2, I don't know, man.
Well, you know, it's a situation where 4-gate's fine if you're defending. It's not fine if you're attacking in the attempt to kill him.
You're not maximizing anything with it.
Well, that's why I even asked you when he's started out with the push. I said, do you think he's going to turn around? Is this a pressure build?
If
And then he
it
went
was
with it.
pressure, you'd go with 3. You know, you'd pressure with 3 while
That's very
attacking.
true.
And because you have enough force fields, again, force fields are the ultimate retreat. You can always get away with force fields. Make yourself a little tunnel, man. You're like Iceman going through the sky by shooting ice in front of you. Same thing with force fields.
What happened to Iceman's sky-flying bridge? Did that just turn into melt in the air?
I don't know, and it like if it does start to just melt in the air, that would actually make quite a rainbow.
Wouldn't it like actually destroy a lot of property? The ice breaks off.
It could.
He's like going to fight crime, and meanwhile, like it breaks some guy's trampoline at home. He's like, "God damn it, Iceman!"
Vanvanth's here. I love this build, Tasteless. This is a powerful build. All right, he's going Nexus first into a gateway instead of Forge. It's a beautiful thing to behold. He may, in fact, make a Forge as well, but getting the gateway first it's awesome. He's just jumping himself ahead. And in fact, it looks like he's not going to get a Forge. He's going to throw up a Cybernex core. I know you guys aren't watching that. You're watching this probe and drone past each other. But believe me, what I'm saying is really interesting. And there it is. Looks like sending up some probes now. Really getting that gas right away.
Now,
I love the build, Tasteless.
I know,
I'm
it
such a
reminds
fan
me
of play
of
like
the
this.
StarCraft 1 build, where we saw a similar thing. Sometimes it was gateway first instead of, after the Nexus, but where you're actually expanding and then you follow that right up with applying pressure.
Yeah.
Instead of actually getting into a defensive posture.
This build is just so nice, man. He gets the Nexus first without any of the inconvenience of building cannons. Doesn't lose any money on that, just walls himself in, and he's making a stalker, and everything is beautiful. Everything is just in the world.
Life is good.
Yeah. I'm really excited to see what he does with this build, though, because he's not getting his additional gases quite yet.
He actually may go for
a big warp gate push. Yeah, exactly. I think he's going to add 5 gates and just go. Get his gases maybe after the gates start or something. We're going to know momentarily here. As that warp gate is getting further and further along, you want to time your gates to finish at the same time as warp gate.
Zerg droning up as usual, and yep, that's what he's going to do.
Going right up to those 6 gates.
Push. No vision of this for Kyrix yet.
Yeah. Wait till that Overlord was out of the way.
But at the same time, Kyrix sees there's simulators being built.
And Kyrix is making like 12 drones right now, man. He is actually droning like a crazy person onto his 3rd. He has to start units ASAP because this is going to come fast and hard, Tasteless, and it is going to be quite all-in-ish. He's not getting any sort of upgrades. There's no transition backed up for this. He's not even getting gas, okay? He's been pooling his gas just to make Stalker Zealot. You know the Choya Foyu build? You know, the one that I always make fun of off 1 base where it's like the most skillless, high-level build in the entire world where you just make Zealots and Stalkers off 1 gas and attack your opponent, hope he dies.
Yeah.
That one, yeah. This is the 2 base equivalent.
This is 2.0.
Yeah, this is literally 2.0.
I mean, all you have to do is micro zealots and stalkers, but
Yeah, no, that's
I
it.
don't blame the guy for going for it.
No,
because
this is going to be a very powerful build, Tasteless. No question about that. So stop asking.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I dropped the ball.
And, well, speed is not even done. He is making a bunch of roaches right now. Layer just finished.
Do you want spine crawlers in this case?
Dude, you want anything that will be ready. Anything that'll be ready, because this is just going to come so fast. I'm actually surprised he's killing that instead of just walking
He should be going around. He should definitely be going around.
I would think so. You want to get there as soon as possible, not slightly later than as soon as possible. Well, here he goes, Tasteless. Speed just finishes. Roach speed is on the way. A ton of roaches being produced. Luckily for vanvanth, he does have a lot of stalkers, but that's a lot of roaches, man. And when speed finishes for them, he has no force fields. We're going to see gateway units on roaches without force fields. This may very well go to Kyrix.
He needs to make more stalkers. You don't want to make zealots
micro as well. And here he goes. A lot of zealots coming in right now. Those won't help too much, but they will tank a lot of damage. He's got to get all his stalkers firing. He's got to get all his stalkers firing. He's got to get those zealots in the front. And I do not think this is going to go well, man.
He's not
28 Zerglings being produced. Notice he's focusing down some of these zealots now because he does have a lot of Zerglings coming out, which can take out the stalkers relatively easily. And it looks like he's going to roll through vanvanths.
Well, let's see. The drones are off here, too. That means less units mining right now.
But here come the Zerglings. And as the Zerglings start connecting with these stalkers, they do a great job against them.
Yeah, you were right, Artosis. There's just no way vanvanth's going to stop this. He should not have destroyed those rocks. The second set of rocks he destroyed. He should not have made so many zealots when there were no Zerglings out there.
And, well, with these other reinforcements, it looks like vanvanth is going to have to GG.
Yeah, he has no way to develop a tech tree, an economy, anything.
And that's it.
That's
GG.
that. vanvanth is good, but not good enough. Kyrix just made him get out. I mean, that was pretty brutal. Those are basically two games where Kyrix kind of sat around making stuff. I mean, and then vanvanth's like, here I go, and like attacks, and Kyrix
was
like,
basically
all right.
both games, vanvanth makes him expand, and then he's like, okay, I'm going to all in with a, some build. It's not going to be the absolute best all in.
Well, one thing about doing a build like what we just saw vanvanth do,
Comes quick.
he's experienced that on the ladder. That's not exactly like a build that he's going to be like, what? I mean, once he saw the stalkers shooting the rocks, he's like, oh, it's a lot of stalkers. I don't see any sentries in there.
He probably was like, is this going to be a blink rush? Because I've never actually seen the two-base Choya Foyu gates, like the one gas just make a bunch of units.
It's interesting because we saw him do that, and we're like, he's going to do some kind of funky, tech or something like that. And then it's like, oh, no. Mass gates.
You can see that vanvanth didn't have a lot of confidence in himself by the builds he chose. He chose
I think so.
kind of weird all-ins to try to catch his opponent a little bit off guard.
I feel like Kyrix is a player you might want to open up with defense rather than offense.
I know.
Unless you're going to try to trick him.
I personally agree with you.
Yeah.
I think you're smart, Taste. I think you know what you're talking
Don't
about.
stop.
I think you're
Don't
right.
stop.
I think you're handsome.
All right.
I think you look like a jack-o'-lantern.
I do. It's like a Halloween themed right now. I got black and orange on.
Count Tastula.
Count Tastula. Sucking the blood of nerds.
Ugh. Stealing their ladder points.
Stealing their ladder points.
Yeah.
We retired that joke.
It is. It's gone. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys.
Never
Come up
again.
with new jokes. Well, I don't know what to say. That series
There's going to be
pretty
a thread on
straightforward.
Team Liquid tonight. Does anyone else think Tasteless just isn't funny since he retired the ladder
You think he
points
just
joke?
lost his passion? We're going to have a 2-minute break, so don't go too far away. We'll be right back.